You guys ever have those days where you just feel like your brain is completely unattached from your head? I feel like there's something really important that I'm forgetting here today, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Friends! Hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I am Samantha, and today. Wait! I remember! Hold on. Okay, I remembered, right? It was my Barnabas Collins themed t shirt that I bought specifically for the movie Marquee. I'm so glad that I remembered it. Oh my god, there's something else! Hold on. Okay. Talk about having your head detached from your body. I totally forgot to change my calendar. And I think that is everything that I needed to mention to you guys, right? Hello. Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha again. And today is a Movie Marquee Challenge update. Now, if you are maybe eagle-eyed or perhaps just generally paying attention, then you will know that it is October now. It is no longer September, and I never updated on the end of my own month. I didn't. We've got Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp. Oh, there we go. We straightened them out. And Johnny Depp on my t-shirt because I am such a huge fan of the movie that I picked for September. And then I did absolutely nothing with it at the end of the month here. I do have excuses. I did miss 2 uploads this month it's now last month in September. I did skip a day because I was really working really hard on that rug that I uploaded no, it wasn't a crafty experiment, it was a project vlog, a crochet vlog for. And I got really wrapped up in it and took a day off. And then, I was sick. I had an excuse, I guess. I didn't have a doctor's note, but I do have an excuse. And I took a upload day off there too, and that really put me behind on the Movie Marquee. And so I've got kind of a catch up. Let me show you what I actually finished, because I did finish everything that I meant to finish in September. I just never got around to showing it to you. So that's what we're going to do. And we're also going to talk about Heather's reveal for October, what that means, what we're planning, all that good stuff. And so yes, if you're ready for an actual proper September update in October, then let's get to it. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Movie Marquee Challenge, I will give you a small rundown here, a quick synopsis of what this project is. It is between me, Heather the Crochet Witch, and Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts. Hello, my ladies. I hope you guys are doing good. It is a year-long collaboration between the 3 of us, where each of us is picking a movie every month. And in that month, everybody that wants to participate is pulling colors and inspiration from the movie's poster. Now, it's probably obvious that my movie this month was not only a Tim Burton movie, but a Johnny Depp movie in general. And it was Dark Shadows. Oh, boy, do I love this movie. I love this cast. And you know what? I have really fallen in love with the original series. A lot of you guys in the comments mentioned that you used to love the soap opera drama version of Dark Shadows. And so I have been watching it. It is so good. It is so dramatic. And it is kind of an old school, spooky kind of series. It's fabulous. And so everything about Dark Shadows and the characters, I'm into it. And so that was my movie pick for the month. And in this whole entire project for the entire year, I'm making granny squares out of the colors in the poster and pulling some extra inspiration from the movie itself to make an applique so that I can turn all of these pieces into a fabulous movie-themed cardigan. And so, I have got all my squares done for the month. For last month, I've got them done. And a couple of them I already showed you. So these two you guys have already seen. Those were part of the first color combos that I did. And then the last three that I'm going to show you here, because I'm doing 6 in total. 5 are plain, and then the sixth one gets my appliques on it, right? So, the other 3, the last 3 that I was working on, I made this one first. It is black, white, and gray, dark blue, dark purple, and this struck me as like, ooh, I love the arrangement of these colors. I love that it's got black, white, and gray in it because those colors feature so heavily in the poster, which should still be up or is up again. You get it. And so I took this color arrangement and just made 2 more. So I've got one with the magenta and the orange that is in Miss Helena Bonham Carter's hair and dress. Her character, she's a doctor. I cannot for the life of me remember her character's name. Forgive me. And then this one just pulled the purple and the red from the poster because I just really like those colors together. And so these 3 I made in a similar fashion, and I really love them. I love this color combination. I was contemplating not using black at all in any of my squares for the Movie Marquee because my join color is going to be black. But I realized black plays so heavily in the poster that I would do black, just not on the outside of the square. So the last round can't be black. And so I put it inside the squares, and I think they look pretty good. I love these color combos. Jewel tones, dark colors, vibrant colors, dark but vibrant colors, right? I love the way they look all together. It's certainly a mood. It's certainly a color story, right? But the last one, the very last one, is all finished. And it is my appliques. Now, I had the idea to make the coffin, which I'll put the picture up over there of my actual inspiration for the coffin, because Barnabas, he's a vampire, right? I'm sure you can tell he's a vampire, right? So vampires' coffins, and his is all chained up, so I put some extra chains on there. This was my idea. And then Miss Vicky from Cat Mom Crafts, hey girl, gave me the idea to do fangs. And I'll hold that up to you so you can see the vampy lips with the fangs. Because I decided to put my appliques on a colored square, or a square that I colored like Johnny Depp's character. So like Barnabas Collins. The real pale skin, the black hair, I mean his bloody vampire mouth, but he's got, I don't think you can see it in my t-shirt, no. Or can you? No. So he's wearing a black ensemble, but then he's got a big like medallion jewel on his chest. And so I made this to reference Barnabas Collins, and then I realized to put the appliques on it, the darker red here is the same darker red that I made the vampire lips from. So they kind of meld together. You kind of lose a little bit of the lips on the square. But I don't think I care, to be perfectly honest. there was really nowhere on the square that I could put them where this second row didn't show up at all. And I just, you know what? I don't care. I think it looks great. I love the color combo, the color scheme. I love the theme of the appliques, vampires, and coffins. Come on. Your girl loves that kind of stuff, right? So this is my finished applique square for Dark Shadows. And now that we have gone over all of the Barnabas Collins themed squares, we are now talking about October. Now, October, it's a month that I wait all year for. I will just be honest. I am so excited. I have so many plans, so many ideas, so many things that I will very likely never get to any of them, all of them, in this month because I only have 2 hands and 2 eyes, and I feel like I would need octopus arms to be able to do everything that I want to do in October. But one of those things in October is indeed the next Movie Marquee squares. And not only, hold on, so not only do my color choices here have a sort of 4th of July theme, there's a lot of red and blue, but it also is themed for Christmas in October because Heather's pick for the month, her last movie of the year is, drumroll please, fanfare, da-da-da-da, Violent Night. Now, this movie, I only recently saw this movie, I want to say maybe last month or August or so. It ended up being free on Amazon Prime Video, and so I finally got to see it because I missed it in theaters, sadly. It was a wild ride, let me just say. And David Harbour, he's got no business making me feel things for Santa Claus, let me just say. It was a good movie, it was a fun, I feel like saying it's a fun movie says a lot about me as a person because it is very gory, it is very bloody, and Violent Night is a really good description of it. And so saying it's fun, you know, feels wrong somehow, but it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. And so picking colors for no, it's not next month, it's this month. We are in October. Ended up being in a very specific color scheme, which you can see over there. So, I have shown you guys these colors so many times. I'm only going to specifically pull out a couple. But I will say I've got Varsity Navy, Varsity Blue, Black, Bright Red. This one is Titanium Gray. I've got Varsity Red in here somewhere. There it is. Varsity Red and White. I don't think it's Varsity White. I think it's just called White. They are all Big Twist value from Joann's. However, the 2 that I'm going to pull out and actually show you, which, to be perfectly honest, I thought this was such a good idea when I thought of it that it's really kind of the only reason why I'm specifically showing you these, is because the movie poster over there with Mr. David Harbour, it is not only very heavily blue, but it is also snowing. And you know, he's Santa. It is it a I mean, it is a Christmas movie, but is it a Christmas movie? I guess it could be, but it's snowing. And so I've got 2 heathered, which also is part of why I picked these yarns that I thought sort of picked up on the speckled white on a blue background sort of feel that snow at night, do you get what I'm going for, kind of gives off, right? So this one is Big Twist Heather, It is in the color denim. It is just a dark navy blue with white strands sprinkled through it. And if you're curious, I use this color for my Joel amigurumi. His pants were made out of denim heather because it looked like dark blue jeans to me, right? Totally fits. So much so that I've got this one, which is, I gotta pull my wound yarn to the side. It is Lion Brand jeans in the color Faded. And this color was my Jim Hopper amigurumi's pants, because this is a light blue with white strands through it. And so of course, it's called jeans. It looks like jeans, and Mr. David Harbour is wearing light colored jeans in season 3 of the Stranger Things, which is what I was drawing inspiration from. So I thought, not only does this color work for the Violet Night movie poster, but this is David Harbour's pants in another universe, right? And so these two are also going in with all my red and blues and white and gray for his beard and so on and so forth in my project bag. And I am very excited to get started on this movie's squares, because I have got a fantabulous idea for my applique for the month of October. I have kind of dithered between a couple of different things, but I will say, let me pull it up here. I believe this color is going to feature quite heavily in my applique for Violet Night. If you've seen the movie, I'm sure you can probably wager a guess where I'm going with just gray. It's not only going to be just gray, but gray is what features pretty heavily in the applique idea that I've got in my brain. Whether that works, we will see. And we will see in the next update, because October is absolutely going to be kept up with better than September was. I think I only do one update in September. Boy, I failed, and I failed hard in September. I think September was rough on a lot of us. I know it was for Heather too. And being sick, I'm still kind of getting over the cold. The cough is lingering well beyond my patience is even like remotely allowing it, but still here. I'm still not 100%. I don't have the plague. I have tested myself many times for it. It's just a cold that keeps on giving, let me tell you. And so, yeah, I apologize for September, but we are off to do October. And I thank you so much for putting up with me, right? Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you like my finished squares for Dark Shadows, and I hope you're excited for Violet Night like I am. And until I've got another something for you, until I've got my very first update for the Movie Marquee, I will just let you go. Thank you for liking and subscribing today, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Goodbye.